1848 Australia, published by GMT Games. Let's go ahead and do the unboxing. This is a very heavy GMT 2-inch box, very similar to the 1862 and 1846 box. Inside, we have the charters. Cardstock is a little thin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 companies. All right, we have the rules of play. A tile manifest with the and about 15 pages of rules. This is matte. Plenty of pictures. Looks like we have plus trains and E trains. A private company auction track. I'll have to read the rules on that. The Bank of England. We then have the cardboard. Looks like we have tokens for the companies. I'll probably end up ordering some wood from Braille's on board, but those seem very functional, easy to punch out. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sheets of tiles, and they are the same size as the 46 tiles, which was one of the questions. Just for informational purposes, this is a tile from this game. Here is a 46 tile. This is the tile used from 1862. This is a standard tile from all aboard games, like, and I believe this one is from 18 MS. And this, of course, is a laminated tile from a handmade copy of the game. So this is laminated stock. As you can see, it's a little bit thicker, maybe a mil thicker than the all aboard, and obviously it is much thicker and much broader than the 1862. So they seem to be the same stock as the 1846. Mounted board. I'll give you a better shot of that when I go through the setup here shortly. It comes with paper money, 5, 10, 20, 100s, 50s, 500s, 1s and 2s, which I'm just going to take out right now and store with the rest of my paper money. I prefer using the poker chips. We have some white tokens here. Five, 10, 12 little ones and one larger cylinder. And we have the shares. Shares a nice stock. Looks like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shares, including a president. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and nice and sorted. And then it looks like these might be 10% shares of the Bank of England. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those. And then these would be the privates. And we have the train cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 E's. And they look to be the same on the front and back. Yep. And then we have the D trains. Again, on the back of the D's are an A train. We have the 6+ trains, 2 of those, with the 6s on the back, 5+ and 5s, 4+ and 4s, 3+ and 3s, and only 6 2 trains. That's interesting. 6 2s, and on the back it was the 2+. All right, I'm going to read the rules, and I will be back for the setup. All right, I finished reading the rules and I've set up the game. Setup is actually fairly easy. We have the large cylinder here to mark the variable operating rounds. We have the available trains, which in this case are the 2s and the 2+. The remaining trains are stacked in order. The IPO shares are located on the squares here on the board. It took me a little bit to figure out what these tokens were for, but when you bar a company and buy a share from the IPO, you mark the price there. Bank of England. Bank of England starts with the 20 loans, 10 shares, and $2,000 cash. That's cash above the 10,000 pound bank. 1848 Australia has an interesting initial auction. Players can either lower the price of a private or buy it for that price, and that's what these white tokens are used for is to mark the current price. If there's interest in a more in-depth how-to play video, let me know in the comments. The white tokens. These white tokens are also used to mark tracks as they go past from one province to another. This represents a gauge change from narrow gauge to standard gauge, or standard gauge to broad gauge, because each one of these provinces had their own gauge that they used. What it does is actually adds one to the stock. So if I have a token there to get from Bendigo to Wagga Wagga, it would take a 3 train. One for the city, one for the gauge change, and then one for the second city, and you only get paid based on the 2 cities. The plus trains effectively allow you to skip one of those gauge changes. Now for the storage. I hear the conductor. That means it's time to go. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like and a comment. Until next time, have fun training.